Although Saul started to be a faithful servant of the Lord, he represents the man of flesh who tries his own way to please God. He was a great failure as father and king. Thirdly, David was known as a great king, composer, conqueror, unifier, and greatly said, a man after God's own heart. But his family was in a ruinous condition due to his immoral character. All three made mistakes. Today I'm going to talk about the essentials for achieving unity within the family. First off, unity is achieved by when the family lines up with biblical principles and one in which each member understands and fulfills his or her God-given role. One of the primary principles of the family is that it involves a lifetime commitment ordained by God. Ephesians 5:22-26 shows the guidelines for good husbands and wives in a good Christian family. The father must first integrate the word into his own life, second into his family, and third into others. As for Ephesians 6 verse 1, children must obey their parents until adulthood, but must honor them for a lifetime. The united family has a true relationship with Jesus Christ. Same way, we as a church must line up with biblical principles, and each member here should understand each of our roles. Secondly, unity is achieved when the family members work together with one accord and of one mind. Initially, the birds in the story were of one accord and of one mind, and that is why they were able to work together and fly with the net which was spread by the hunter. The principle of unity is also found in Amos 33. Can two walk together unless they are agreed? The word agree also comes from the word symphonize. Has anyone here ever been to a symphony? Don't be shy, raise your hand. Okay, I see a few hands. So if you have been to a symphony, you will know that before they play any songs, the orchestra warms up. This is when everyone plays on their own without considering others. The noise is terrible. However, when the conductor lifts the baton, the racket stops and all eyes are on him. Then with a gentle wave of the baton, the orchestra plays such heavenly music. Think about when they warmed up, and now. What is the difference? Now the orchestra is playing together and working together with one accord. Same way, there should be a strong bond of love and of one accord, which is a great essential for unity in the family. Thirdly, the family members should be completely humble and gentle to one another, being patient and bearing with one another in love, as it says in Ephesians 4 verse 2. Humbleness is to submit to those in authority and to value and to place others above yourself. In the family, the father is required to love his wife as Christ loved the church, and the wife is required to respect her husband and willingly submit to his leadership in the family. Gentleness is power under control. In addition, the family members need to be patient with one another. It is the fulfillment of Jesus' words in John 13:35. By this all will know you are my disciples, if you love one another. Finally, unity is achieved when the family members endeavor to keep the unity of the Spirit in the bond of peace. In 1 Corinthians 12, we see that God has put the body together and that there should be no division in it. But the family members should have equal concern for each other. Verse 26, if one part suffers, all parts suffer with it. But if one part is honored, all parts rejoice with it. As Paul says in Romans 14:9, the family members should pursue the things which make for peace, and the things which one may edify another. Peace is the quality that binds us all together. So the perfect love and peace among the family members give us the perfect bond of unity. When Edward Gibbon wrote his memorable work, The Decline and Fall of the Roman Empire, he discussed several factors as to why the earlier Christian movement made such an impact on the ancient empire. One of these explanations was the solid union that the early disciples of Christ had. We are the family members of East Dallas Church of God. Let's be the disciples of Christ, with all lowliness and gentleness, with long-suffering, bearing with one another in love, endeavoring to keep the unity of the Spirit in the bond of peace. One of the most compact advices for unity is found in Paul's letter to the Philippians. In chapter 2, verses 2 and 3, it says, fulfill my joy by being like-minded, having the same love, being of one accord and of one mind. Let nothing be done through selfish ambition or conceit, but in lowliness of mind, let each esteem others better than himself. What a splendid formula for unity. May God bless each one of us. Thank you.